The New Zealand economy hit a milestone in the June 2019 quarter, with its size reaching $300 billion for the first time, gaining $100 billion over the last 9 years. The new milestone was reached after New Zealand's GDP rose by 0.5% in the June quarter, growing at the same pace seen in both Australia and the United States. When we account for population growth over the period, today's result corresponds to growth of 0.2% per person. The services sector, which makes up about 2/3 of the economy, was the main driver of growth. It grew by 0.7%. Growth in services was broadly spread, with 8 of the 11 services industries growing, while 3 were flat or saw small declines. The primary sector also grew 0.7%, with agriculture, forestry and fishing all up. However, it was a gloomier quarter for the goods-producing sector, which fell 0.2% due to drops in manufacturing and construction. This, however, follows some stronger activity in previous quarters. GDP is New Zealand's official measure of economic growth, and it is the single most comprehensive indicator used to track the economic activity of nations across the globe. It's important to track our economic performance, as it affects job opportunities available, the ability of businesses to form and grow, and the resources available for our governments to invest. This contributes to our material standard of living. However, it is important to note that GDP does not directly measure well-being. Quarterly GDP provides a timely snapshot of the state of the economy for analysts and policymakers. It's used by Treasury to inform government budgetary decisions and by the Reserve Bank in setting monetary policy. It's also important information used to determine New Zealand's international standing, which affects investment decisions and the rates at which we can borrow in global financial markets. We compile New Zealand's GDP in line with an internationally recognised framework, the System of National Accounts. A large range of data are used to produce quarterly and annual measures of GDP. When more detailed data from the annual national accounts are available, we are able to update our quarterly GDP series. This means our measures reflect the changing composition of the economy over time. We do this every year as part of our September quarter release, in a process we call annual benchmarking. These updates will be part of our next quarterly GDP release in December 2019.